Once upon a time, in a small coastal town, there lived a notorious criminal named Yoshie Shiratori. Yoshie was known for his cunning and audacious prison escapes that had baffled authorities for years. With an uncanny ability to outsmart the best security systems and guards, he had earned a fearsome reputation throughout the land. Yoshie was a man of mystery, always one step ahead of the law. His escapes were legendary tales that spread like wildfire among the people. Some considered him a hero, a symbol of freedom and defiance against an oppressive system. Others saw him as a menace, a dangerous criminal who needed to be apprehended. It all began one stormy night when Yoshie found himself confined in the highest security prison in the country. Surrounded by impenetrable walls and guarded by the most vigilant personnel, escape seemed impossible. But Yoshie was not one to be deterred by obstacles. He saw challenges as opportunities for greatness. As the rain poured heavily outside, Yoshie meticulously planned his escape. He knew that timing was crucial, and he had to exploit any weaknesses in the system. Over the years, he had befriended inmates from various backgrounds, earning their loyalty and respect. Yoshie utilized these alliances to gather crucial information about the prison's vulnerabilities. Weeks turned into months as Yoshie patiently gathered the necessary tools and resources for his daring escape. He meticulously studied the layout of the prison, memorizing every detail, every camera angle, and every guard's routine. He analyzed the weaknesses in the security system, looking for the slightest chink in the armor. Finally, the fateful night arrived. As the clock struck midnight, Yoshie put his plan into action. Using a handmade key, he silently unlocked his cell door, slipping out into the dimly lit corridor. Moving like a shadow, he skillfully avoided the surveillance cameras and patrolling guards, relying on his acquired knowledge to navigate the labyrinthine prison. As he made his way to the main security control room,
I am a higher school student and I can't study further due to lack of money. So, kindly subscribe to my channel, please like my videos and watch my videos regularly. Also, kindly share my videos. By this I can get revenue and I can study further. Thank you.
Yoshie encountered a formidable challenge, an electronically sealed door guarded by armed personnel. But Yoshie was no ordinary man. He had honed his skills over the years, becoming an expert in the art of deception. With a calm demeanor and quick thinking, he managed to convince the guards that he was one of their own. Disguised as a fellow officer, Yoshie gained access to the control room. Inside, he manipulated the security system with finesse, bypassing alarms and disabling surveillance cameras. The prison was now under his control. With the guards oblivious to his presence, Yoshie proceeded to unlock the front gate, the final barrier between him and his freedom. Just as he was about to step out into the pouring rain, a voice echoed through the prison's loudspeakers. It was the warden, broadcasting a message to all inmates, warning them of Yoshie's escape attempt. Panic ensued as alarms blared, and guards raced through the corridors in search of the elusive criminal. Yoshie's heart pounded in his chest as he sprinted toward the gate. He could almost taste the sweet air of freedom on his lips. But fate had a different plan. Just as he reached the gate, he was caught in a blinding spotlight. A guard had spotted him. Adrenaline surged through Yoshie's veins as he sprinted with every ounce of strength, narrowly dodging bullets and evading capture. He fought against exhaustion and despair, his mind focused solely on his goal. With one final leap, he cleared the prison's perimeter fence and disappeared into the darkness of the night, leaving the pursuing guards bewildered and breathless. Yoshie sprinted through the dense forest, guided only by the faint glow of the moon filtering through the trees. He knew that he couldn't afford to slow down or let his guard down. The prison escape had made him a high-profile target, and every law enforcement agency would be on the lookout for him. Days turned into weeks as Yoshie traversed rugged terrains, hiding in abandoned cabins and seeking refuge in remote villages. He relied on his wits and resourcefulness to stay one step ahead of his pursuers. With every passing day, his legend grew stronger, the tales of his audacious escape spreading far and wide. The authorities launched a massive manhunt, utilizing helicopters, tracking dogs, and a network of informants. But Yoshie remained elusive, leaving behind no trace of his whereabouts. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. At second, the heist took place in a bustling city known for its towering skyscrapers and high-security banks. Shiratori and his team devised an ingenious plan to bypass the city's sophisticated security systems and make off with a fortune in cash and jewels. The first step involved hijacking a private helicopter. Shiratori, known for his expertise in aircraft operations, skillfully commandeered the aircraft from a wealthy businessman, who unknowingly became an unwitting accomplice in the audacious scheme. With the stolen helicopter under their control, Shiratori and his team embarked on a high-stakes journey through the city skyline. They skillfully navigated their way toward a heavily fortified bank located in the heart of the financial district. As the helicopter descended upon the bank's rooftop, Shiratori and his team swiftly rappelled down, armed with cutting-edge tools to breach the bank's secure vault. Overcoming multiple layers of advanced security, they swiftly disabled alarms and bypassed the vault's formidable defenses. Within minutes, the thieves meticulously collected bags filled with stacks of cash and precious gemstones. The stolen loot amounted to a staggering sum, making it one of the largest heists in recent memory. After securing their ill-gotten gains, Shiratori and his accomplices made a daring escape, taking off in the hijacked helicopter and disappearing into the vast urban landscape. The authorities, caught off guard by the audacity and precision of the operation, were left scrambling to apprehend the culprits. For his previous escapes and the farmer's murder, Shiratori was sentenced to death by the Sapporo District Court. At the Sapporo prison, he was placed in a specially designed cell with high ceilings and windows smaller than his head. However, the prison guards at Sapporo had so much faith in it that they no longer bothered to handcuff Shiratori, and because they paid so much attention towards his ceiling escapes, they neglected the floors. In 1947, he dug his way out by making a tunnel with some of the miso soup bowls, placing the dirt in a small pocket underneath the floorboards, crawling his way out. With each passing encounter, Yoshi's resolve grew stronger. He realized that his escape had become more than just a personal journey. It had become a symbol of resistance, inspiring others to question the flaws of society and fight for their own liberation. But Yoshie knew that his fight wasn't over. He had tasted freedom, but the world outside was still rife with injustice. With his newfound allies, he embarked on a mission to expose corruption and fight for the rights of the marginalized. His escapades took on a different purpose, as he became a symbol of rebellion against a system that sought to crush individuality and suppress dissent. In the annals of history, Yoshie Shiratori's prison escapes were etched as the epitome of audacity and defiance. With an unwavering determination, he outsmarted the most formidable security systems, evaded capture, and became a symbol of resistance against an oppressive system. His legend grew, inspiring generations to question the flaws of society and fight for their own liberation. Yoshie's story serves as a reminder that the pursuit of freedom and justice knows no bounds, and that even within the darkest confines, the human spirit can soar with unwavering resilience and hope.